Zero. Um,
We're
we
live.
are live. Yes, it says that we're live. So thank you very much for being here, everyone. Thank you for joining our Monica Campana health and wellness show with wonderful women entrepreneur from around the world. And today we have the wonderful Brianna Gallagher, all the way from wonderful Hawaii. Brianna, thank you for being here. I want to know everything about you, your background, what you, well, not everything because we have 20 minutes, but, the floor is yours. Thank you for being here,
Well,
Brianna.
thank you for having me. I love this, Monica. And so, for those of you who don't know, Monica and I just met on what was it, on LinkedIn, or I don't remember which platform.
LinkedIn, yes, yes.
Yeah, 2 weeks back, and we had been trying to connect on a call for weeks, and we finally did. And it was just one of those things. Like as soon as we connected, we were like, "Oh my God, I love you! I love your energy. We're so similar. Like let's do stuff together. Like let's create some content together." And we're in very similar spaces. We're both in health and wellness. We're both in network marketing. We both build teams and we coach and we do all the same things. And I just think it's so cool because a lot of people I notice in this type of industry, like as at least in the beginning, and I know I used to be like this too, where you're a little like standoffish about people that do the same thing as you because you don't understand that like there it truly is abundant this world. Like there's so many people to talk to. It doesn't have to be a competition. Like if we're doing the same thing, let's come together and let's support each other and let's do things like this. It doesn't have to be this constant competition of join my team or we're not going to talk. So for me it's just so refreshing meeting people that we do similar things, and even if we're not going to necessarily join each other's teams, like we can remain friends and we can like create awesome content together and just like stay connected in other cool ways. So I love that, and that's why I was just so excited to connect with you. So thank you for that, for just
That's
being awesome.
wonderful. Yes. And now tell us a little bit. I mean, because one of the things that we were talking about was, how do you find people? Because this business, first of all, it's very interesting. I was in both the corporate world and the entrepreneurial world. So I know both worlds. And the world of network marketing is a combination of the two because you're an entrepreneur, but at the same time you're not alone and you have the backup of your company, right? And but at the same time, to be able to make a big change, first of all you need to surround yourself with people who, well, think like you. They are go-getters, and they have this champion mind, okay, mindset that it's not everybody has. Now, what have you found in your path, in your journey?
Yeah, well, I think just like you said, we're always kind of looking for this certain type of people, like your ideal avatar, the ideal person that you'd like to work with. And a lot of times, like it's kind of like searching for this diamond in the rough, you know. And it's like because it is a lot of personal development. Like what we do is not it's not just that we're pushing products or that we're just like this one particular company, but we're a brand. We're really encompassing our overall brand. And like it's kind of like for me, I look at it like my brand is my face, my whatever. Like I have this umbrella and everything underneath it is like my offering. So I believe in like offering multiple different things. One thing is my coaching offering. One thing is like the water I work with. One thing is the hemp. So I have all these different things. So I have different things to offer to different types of people. But ideally, anyone that I'd like to work with, they do have to have this kind of champion mindset, like you're talking about. And not everybody comes in with it, but anyone can, people can grow and they can learn. And that's where the coaching comes in and the personal development. And we always say network marketing truly is like, what do they call it? They say it's personal development with a compensation plan attached because it is like you. And again, it's amazing when you find these people that come in and right off the bat they just have this and they take it and they run with it, but that's kind of rare. So a big part of what we do is coaching people and getting them to that place where they can feel really confident in what they're doing and just start to attract people naturally just by having this amazing personality, which is really what it's all about, because people are going to buy from you because they love you regardless of what the product is. And that's what I always teach everyone on my team. So
Exactly, exactly. And it's reaching that level of yeah, of confidence, and at the same time you need to be trustworthy, and people have to just like you. And after they like you, they will pretty much, they will trust you. And then
mhm.
after trusting you, it's quite easy after that, but it takes time. It takes time and consistency to get to that level. And now, one thing, because some people say, oh, you can't do more than one one company, one product at a time. But I believe that if the products compensate each other, I think you can, right?
Yeah, 100%. And I agree with you. A lot of people, especially in our field in network marketing, they have kind of this thing of like, oh, only one company, only one whatever. And I think it just depends on the person. Not everybody can do more than one thing, and that's okay. It's not for everyone. But if you can, if you're the kind of person that likes to have multiple streams of income, you can handle more than one thing at a time without it overwhelming you, then I don't see why not. Because it's just like you said, if one complements the other, like the two go hand in hand, and that way you're offering people not only one stream of income but two, and potentially even more depending on what you want to do. But yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of different ways to go about that, and I just believe like the world is so limitless. Why would we limit ourselves, So yeah, I definitely think that it's possible to do more than one, or as many as you want, really. Um, but yeah,
As many as you can handle.
as many
I
as you
think
can handle.
after you understand how one works, because for the first time in my life, I got into one of them a year ago. I knew nothing about this type of business, and I had to really learn from scratch. And the company that I'm in, it's not established, so you don't have a lot of training. It's all about almost trial and error. And but then once you get it, then I'm like, oh, this is how it works. And then it's easier to apply it to other companies. So yeah, I agree. As long as you can handle it,
Yeah.
because yeah, some people cannot do more than one, but others can. So the idea is and this personal development is incredible. I used to do here and there, meditation, but this is like heavy duty. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like
it is.
it's insane. But I mean, if I look at myself like a year ago, I was like, I'm another person. It's
Mhm.
incredible. And
Well, and that's what I love about this business model is it's part of the business. You have to constantly be working on yourself, or else you're not going to get to the next level. And so when new people join my team or when we're training, like part of the core like curriculum is you have to do 15 minutes at minimum of personal development a day, whether it's a book, a podcast, like whatever it is, meditation, whatever it is that resonates with you, that's going to be working on developing your mindset to just get you thinking bigger and thinking, in that place that you truly do believe that you can do whatever it is you're putting your mind to, because that's the biggest disease in my mind. The biggest pandemic is like people just don't believe in themselves, and
yeah,
for whatever reason, I mean, we know the reasons. It's society, it's your upbringing, it's whatever happened to you as a child. Like there's all these things that happen that just impose all this self-doubt, and it's
they
so unfortunate.
stop you. Yeah,
Yeah, literally people I feel like are paralyzed with fear. They're not taking action towards their dreams because they're just so scared. And
yeah,
so the more you work on developing your mind, the more you kind of we can rewire our brains, guys. We have the power to do that, and that's what I think people don't realize. So the more work you put in, the more good stuff you put in there, the more you're gonna realize like, oh wow, anything is possible and I can do it, so.
exactly. And at the end, it's all in our brain. It's all
Mhm.
in our minds. So many blocks and so many. They're all created there, and it takes time and effort and mindfulness to get inside our brains and get unstuck, or you know get the positive in. I mean, I had a very negative upbringing, negative like you won't believe. And I managed to turn things around, but it wasn't easy.
Mhm.
It wasn't easy. And it's actually, it still comes back many times. I'm like, this negative thing, I'm like, no, out. And you have to replace any negative. I think it's also an instinct, because we are animals. At the end, we're animals. We remember more the negative than the positive, because we don't want to get hurt again. We don't want to get whatever, we don't want danger. So whenever there's something a little bit dangerous, then we remember that. And but we don't remember the good things,
Yeah.
all the good things. We may remember one bad thing, and all the 100 things that were good we don't. So you have to retrain your brain. And it's kind of unnatural to say no, focus on the
Yeah.
good. I mean, it happened, it's negative. Focus on the good and replace it with five positive thoughts, and that's how you rewire your brain.
Yeah. And it's all just like it's our brain trying to protect us. It's this like defense mechanism of like, oh no, you're in danger. Let me save you by filling you with fear. And again, we just have to learn to be like, no, I don't need that. That's Thank you for trying, but I don't need that. Thank you for your help. And the same thing goes when you really start to do this work and you start to grow and you start to just expand your mind. Like a lot of times you'll notice the people around you that aren't doing the work, they start to try to pull you back with them too, because they're trying to protect you. They're like, this is unfamiliar ground. We don't like this. We don't know what's happening. And that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned is as I've grown, I've had to let go of a lot of people that maybe didn't want to go on this journey with me and continue to grow and expand. And so that's one thing I always tell people is if you're getting those people kind of pulling you back, especially if it's close family and friends, it's really, really hard. But you just have to remember that like they're always going to be in your life, but just maybe spend a little bit less time with them and so just really be aware of who you're surrounding yourself with, because that's so, so important for your overall growth. And when you're really trying to get to that next level, you gotta stay around the people that are going to lift you up and inspire you.
Positive, and they make you feel good, and they make you laugh, and they make you smile, and they
Yes.
make you, yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm.
And believe it or not, there are many negative people, I mean, out there, and some people don't even know it, and you're like, oh man, and you have to. And the worst is when it's family, because you
Yeah.
cannot, as you said, sometimes you can travel and stay away physically, but sometimes you can't. And it's like, oh gosh. But just acknowledging the fact that some people are like that, it's already a step forward, and it makes you stronger in a way, because you say, you know what, yeah, just let them talk, don't let them affect you. That's the other
Mhm.
thing, that many people
Yeah.
talk and say things, and you just have to learn to find ways not to be affected.
Yeah.
And that's also not easy, but it's doable. And
Mhm.
wow. So let me ask you, so what are you doing now? You have like a coaching, I mean, for is only for your teams, or is it for anybody?
So sorry, I kind of skipped that part in the beginning. You said tell me about yourself, and I
I know.
skipped. But yeah, so I am a certified holistic health coach. I did an amazing program called IIN, which did you do it as well? I always forget. You did,
I
right?
didn't do it, but
We
I
know.
know about it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, a lot of the like amazing people I connect with online are through that. So it was this awesome online program. So I'm certified as a health coach, but I did as soon as I graduated that about 2 years ago, I did go right into network marketing because again, I love the business model, I love what it provided, and it just really made sense for me at the time. But as I've been growing my teams and I've been coaching people through the process, I'm thinking like I really would love to have my own coaching offering, which is what I do is really more about mindset and business coaching and abundance and all that kind of stuff. So I am creating a course now, which I'm really excited about. I'm also part of this amazing team of health and wellness practitioners called Infinite Wellness. We're actually doing a free, like, 3 or 4 hours. I think it's 3 hour event tomorrow because there's 6 of us talking. Yeah, and we have 30-minute segments each, which is going to be just an amazing holistic approach to mind, body, soul, spiritual connection, all that awesome stuff. So if anyone would love to come, there's a link in my Instagram bio. I can leave it at the end,
Oh,
but
we're
yeah,
gonna
that's
put it, I think, I don't know if I
yeah,
put it in the post, but
yeah.
send it to me so I can add it here.
For sure, I will. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, it's just, it's constantly doing these things that are stepping out of your comfort zone. Like I hadn't been getting myself on camera enough and doing these kinds of things. And so this is another reason I love connecting with people like you, because it forces me to step out and do these things that I want to be doing more of, connecting with more like-minded people. And again, like this thing I'm doing tomorrow, it's going to be like live on national TV for like a 30-minute segment all by myself. And I'm like, okay, this is so scary, but this is why I have to do it, because that's what's going to step into those fears, do those things that make you uncomfortable. And that's how you get where you want to go.
That's how you grow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how you grow and you get to the next level. And man, talking about stepping outside, you see me like this right now, but I knew nothing about lives, and I was actually terrorized to do lives.
Mhm.
And so I was like, okay, but if I don't do it now, and if I don't learn, I mean, this year really pushed me to do it,
Mhm.
because I was on social media, but I was like, you deal with it, what, I had a company dealing with it. and I never really, I was making fun of all these people, always on the phone, always, doing the lives, like this. And I'm like, and now I'm doing the same thing. And now I'm like, oh gosh. But you just learn. The first time is the hardest.
Yeah.
And then the second time is also hard. I mean, it's just making
It
mistakes, and then you
never
press
gets
the wrong
easy.
button, and then you're like, oh my God, and then you're sweating, and then this thing falls, and then you're live, and then, oh gosh, and that's it. I'm not going to do it again. And then you're like, no, you have to do it. And so that's but you grow and you learn new things, and that's how you step
And
out of
what you
the.
realize in this business is it's so important to get your face and your voice out there, because that's how people get to know you. And then just like we were saying before, people are going to want to work with you and buy from you because they like you. So the more that they feel like they can really see you and connect with you on a deeper level, like video takes it to a whole nother level than just posting pictures. And so yeah, if you guys are, if you're watching this and you're someone that's in this like industry, if you're trying to like promote yourself through social media, like get on video. As scary as it will be, that's the best piece of advice I can give you, because it will really help people to connect with you on a deeper level and really want to work with you. So
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. And so where you have people can contact you. I think I put the information, but I don't remember. They can
Yes.
contact you and they can book. You have different types of classes, or how does it work? You have group
Well, so
classes?
yeah, my product offering is now on infinitewellness.com. So I can post, I'm gonna have the link in my Instagram soon, but for right now, the only link you see when you go on my Instagram is the link to register for the event, for the live event tomorrow. So anyone who'd like to come to that live event, just go to my Instagram page. It's abundantly_breezy. I think Monica's gonna post it under the.
Yes, I will.
So yeah, that would be the best place to go for now. Register for the live event tomorrow. And then after tomorrow, I'll actually have the link in there where you can go to sign up for my actual course if you want to work with me one-on-one. So
Wow. Well,
yeah.
I want to participate in one of your courses. I'm curious.
It's
And how long do they
fun.
last, your classes? Are they like one day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months? How do you offer your coaching
Oh
classes?
no. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my Wi-Fi went out for a second. We're back.
You're far. You're on the other side of America.
I'm in the middle of the
Wow.
Pacific Ocean. I'm in Maui.
I can't believe it. What time is it there now? Early,
It's
what time is it?
8:30, 8:30 a.m.
Wow. That's amazing. And so, did you hear my question?
No, sorry, what was it?
The what type of coaching do you offer? Is it like 1 hour, 1 week, a month? I mean, you have like different packages, or how does it work?
Yeah. So I do an initial free consultation, like 30 minutes to an hour, to just kind of make sure that we're a good fit to work together. And then after that, I do a 4 week, a 6 week, or an 8 week program. So you can choose. And, we obviously, every person's different. I think a lot of it, once I talk to you once, we kind of see what's going to be the best fit. It's such an individualized kind of process. So yeah, we
We have
always
a
see what will.
Cynthia Canyon. Is that your friend?
Yeah. What's she
Awesome.
saying?
She's saying that she loves you.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks,
you're
Cynthia.
refreshing,
Love you too.
informative info. Thank you both. Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's
Yes,
great. She's in Prime My Body with me. She's amazing.
that's nice. That's
Oh,
nice.
here you go.
So, just trying to, multitask here. And so let me ask you something. So about these um, this type of coaching that you offer, um, do you include also like nutrition, or it's just mindset?
My stuff really, I do specialize more in mindset. I'm not completely opposed to nutrition, but that just, it doesn't resonate with me as much. I think what my real value is, what my purpose is, what I'm really able to help people with more is the mindset stuff. That's what I found just through my years of working with people and coaching, that, I overall eat healthy and I'm really into nutrition on my own, but that's not what like lights me up inside. It's like, I don't want to be writing nutrition plans and telling people what to eat. I think everything, like mind, body, and soul, it really does start from within, in my
With your
opinion.
mind.
Yes, exactly. And so for
Now,
me,
do you
that's where
do
I like to
exercise?
focus.
Do you do sport too, or?
Yeah, I do a lot of things. I do yoga. I do my walks. I usually do my morning walk and my evening sunset walk, and then I do I do Pilates sometimes, and sometimes I just do my own little at-home workouts. But I do all different types of workouts. It really just depends. Like I used to do a lot of boxing. I miss boxing a lot. I used to do that when I lived in Miami. I know you're in Miami, Monica.
I
I gotta
know,
come
I
visit
know,
you.
I
I lived
know.
in Miami for like 10 years. I really miss it there. So gotta come visit you soon.
Yeah, I know. You have to come and visit. Well, you heard Brianna. She is a really a ray of sunlight that is going to improve the way you think, and your overall mindset is going to be, placed in line. I'm gonna have her link directly to her page, so you can contact her. And thank you for being here. I want to hear more about you in the future. Whenever you have some new programs to offer. And once again, thank you so much for being here,
Thank
and
you, Monica.
good
I
luck.
appreciate you.
Yes, good luck. I want to see you here in Miami too, or
Oh,
maybe
you
I come to Hawaii to visit you.
yes. Come visit me. Come visit me. But
Yes,
regardless, we'll be in touch. I'm so happy we've connected, and I
me
love doing
too, me too. And once again, you're gonna get all her information down below. And thank you for being here. And we talk very soon. Okay. Mwah. Ciao,
it.
everyone.
Bye, Monica. Thank you.